The task is finished.
Let's talk to this girl.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
You think I'm a refugee?
You look better armed than most refugees that come through. Not implying you're a deserter or the like. I'll trust you can take care of yourself.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
So basically what you need are flasks and elf fruit. But we have 25 potions anyway. We can give her 3.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
I mean, I guess the game does look after you somewhat by giving you the option to go out there and get what you need. But we had enough health potions anyway.
So how is it that Terran Logan survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kalen. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there, and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Wow. So much gossip and hate going on for the Grey Wardens. We didn't do anything wrong.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to target the commander. So yeah, I am going to target the commander, stun his ass, get behind him.
Defend yourself!
A little bit of freeze there, but it's all good. Oh wow, mind blasting going on as well.
It is begun.
Good job, Morrigan. Oh yeah, we've got this. I mean, we could take out the other guards as well, but
Make her preserve us.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Okay, how are we doing? Not too bad. I mean, we do have a soldier there who's trying to do some damage, but there we go.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen. Logain did.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Tern left the king to die.
The Wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Leliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Lina. A pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
What is it with all this elf racism? It's a bit distressing. Why so eager?
The Maker told me
to. Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I won't turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
We'll stick with what we've got for now, because why not? And Leliana rather, can go back to camp. So that's our first party member. There's 2 we can get in Lothering. We are going to get both of them.
I am done.
Some stuff there. There's a quest here as well. If I can talk to him.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. So I may as well buy the gifts off him. So the necklace, the ale, the ring.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the Chantry's board by the Chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Farewell. He doesn't have what you need. You need flasks and toxin extract to make the venom, but I believe I already have 3 vials of venom. Yeah, I do. But I'm not going to give the venom to him yet because I'm not sure if the enemies you face to get the toxin extract, if you don't already have it, I don't know if they still appear if you give that guy the poison now, so I'm just going to leave it for now. So there's a lot to do outside of Lothering. Not only do we have bandits to kill, but we also have some spiders to deal with.
Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. Where the urn of sacred ashes is. Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Wow. Things are dire.
Vasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, anannesam kyun.
Absolutely.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Qunari peoples.
And what are you doing in there?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed?
Both.
However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
That's horrible.
I agree.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
That's an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Are you not interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself, dude.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
What are you trying to say? That I'm not capable of doing it? Would the revered mother set you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
So that's our second party member. So to set him free, you need to go back to the Chantry and talk to the revered mother. So, yeah, let's just head back there now.
So I take it you enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Oh my. Oh my. So, into the Chantry we go again. I forgot to pick something up in the tavern where we got Lei Lei. I'll do it on the way back. So where do we need to go? We need to go around here.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Here's 10.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, that Qunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Qunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Qunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Qunari is a danger.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
Your custody? And who might you be?
I am a Grey Warden, in need of aid against the Darkspawn.
A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Let me take the Qunari and fight the Darkspawn.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
If not, I'll kill him. Problem solved.
Then, perhaps it would be for the best. You have convinced me. Here then, take the key to the Qunari's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
So, you do need coercion level 3 for this. So that's why I got my coercion up to level 3 as quickly as possible, because I wanted to get that done. There are other ways of doing that though. A little formula for you guys actually. So, you need coercion level 75. Or, yeah, coercion level 75 for this. So, you can either get that by getting up to level 3 as quickly as possible, or raising your cunning. So it's basically your level of coercion times 25 plus your cunning minus 10. Or if you're a warrior, it's your coercion level times 25.
Your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Anyway, as I was saying, so if you're a warrior, it's your coercion level times 25 plus your strength minus 10. And that way you can intimidate people. Well, actually, no, it's if you're using intimidation.
You wish something more of me?
So it's cunning for persuasion and strength for intimidation, I believe. I have a key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yeah, sure. We'll get moving. We're not going to take him yet, though. We'll stick with the group we have. Okay, so, yeah, we've done everything we can in the village, so I guess we'll head out here. we'll give the game a little safo, because this quest isn't easy. There is a good chance of death and fail and everything.